My dear one, it is Psychic Mia with SpiritualSociety.com. Oh, I'm so glad to have you here. Take a breath and let yourself sink in to the now. You are here right now on this earth alive. Welcome to this very special reading. So today we're taking a look at what your angels and what your guides want to tell you. Your higher power, source, whatever you ascribe to, we're going to look at some divine downloads and see what messages are coming in. This is a special reading, and you are a special person. I want you to let yourself just sit into that specialness. Sit into your you-ness. Anything that doesn't sit with you, you can let it roll over you like a wave. Feel yourself drawn to card 1, card 2, card 3, or card 4 with a breath and your intuition as your guide. Choose a card now. Welcome in, my card 1. You've arrived. Be here now. What do your guides, angels, source, the universe, your higher power, what is being called for you to know? What is dropping in for you to know? What do they want you to know? Let's find out. So we're going to start with our anchor cards here. So we have one card from the Divine Feminine deck, and we have one card from our Angel and Ancestor deck. And with our Angel and Ancestor deck, we are getting Medicine Guardian. Be open to healing information. Be open to healing information. And from our Divine Feminine deck, we're pulling Lakshmi, the goddess of abundance. I choose to feel abundant. Wealth is an inside job. Wealth is an inside job. Two beautiful cards to get us started. And now we are going to pull some cards from our tarot deck. So we're finding out what is needed for you to know right now, what's going on in your life, in your energetic field, in your world. And we have the Medicine Guardian being open to healing information. And Lakshmi, the goddess of abundance. I choose to feel abundant. Wealth is an inside job. So we're going to get started with a few cards here. And let's rock and roll. Okay. So getting us started, we have the Chariot. We have the 8 of Pentacles. We have the King of Swords, and we have the Queen of Swords. Oh boy. All right. So we can see things unfolding right now. So with the Chariot is telling us that you are called to motion. You are called to movement and action and planning and resourcefulness and figuring out how to take action moving forward in your life. It is time to move. It is time to go. It is time to take action. If you have found yourself surrounding yourself with planning and the things that feel like action, but they're not actually actions, doing all of the researching and contemplating and doing deep dives and things that are just fuzz, it's time to get into the action of it. It's time to make movements. The next time you have, you're like, this is what I need to do. I need to do this thing. Instead of making a list about it, I want you to do something about it immediately in the moment. So, I would say, like, if you got an email and you're like, I need to respond to that email. I'm putting it on my list that I need to respond to the email. Instead of putting it on your list, just respond to the email. Just do it in the moment. Do it. Take action. But take big action towards the big things that you really want. Move towards the giant goals, the big things. You have a vehicle to move forward now. And all of this, you should be accumulating your tools and your resources. You should be accumulating all of the things that you need in order to succeed. Accumulate the expertise, accumulate the skills, accumulate the up levels, just really pull in what you need in order to succeed. Set the foundation. Get your budget outlines. I'm saying that because we're in the Pentacles, and you know that often has to do with worldly goods. Accumulate your money, figure out how you're going to save, and put it into action, and start to make movement on it, to the accumulation, but also the accumulation of long-term investments, investing in yourself, the things that are going to provide more for you, for your life, for what you want, for your manifestations throughout your life. Start accumulating those now. And you can do that in small increments, but consistency is the key here. Be consistent, be consistent. The King of Swords and the Queen of Swords are showing up. I see a divine partnership coming your way. The higher powers, angels, guides are dropping in this beautiful message of an incredible power couple. You are both intelligent, you are thoughtful, you are cunning, you are kind, you are clear, you're clear thinking. You're sitting in a seat of power, both of you. You both have this incredible seat of power. You're both extremely intelligent. You're so smart, and you think in the same way, in a similar way anyway, where you balance each other out with masculine and feminine energy. But your thought house, it is so strong. People are just enamored of this brain over here, that you're working as one. You become more like each other as well, and you deliver knowledge to each other, and you become more wise and more intelligent and smarter by being together. This is an extremely powerful coupling, extremely powerful coupling. So, both so dominant, both so strong, and neither one overshadowing the other, neither one overpowering the other, both sitting into this masculine, feminine energy. Oh, I love it. Okay, let's find out more about what your guides want you to know, what your angels want you to know. Higher power, source. Let's find out. Okay, so the Nine of Cups is coming in, and there's going to be an abundance of feelings and options to feel things very soon. So Cups getting into those feelings, all the goods, all the yummy things, and all the not so yummy things, both things. That can go both ways. But an abundance of feelings is coming in. This is working its way to completion. We're at the 9. We're not at the 10 yet. But all of these little hits of feelings are coming in. And I want you to get really clear on what's important to focus on and what's not important to focus on. Just because you feel it doesn't mean it's something that's worthy of your attention and focus. You are a focused being. You have a great sense of focus and clarity. So I want you to get really clear on what you can discard, what you can sort of relegate to a lower place in the priority list. What is actually important to you? What do you really want to feel? What do you really want to experience? So you have this huge plethora of feelings coming in. But what is it that you actually want to cultivate? And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Good luck and good fortune is coming to you. Good things are on their way to you. You have all of this field, this vortex of blessings and miracles that is surrounding you and is about to drop into your life and has started dropping things into your life. I want you to think right now about what in your life recently has felt like an incredible miracle. What have you been like, wow, how did that come to be? How did this happen? And I want you to let yourself experience the true miraculousness of your life and the gratitude that comes with it. The gratitude is so important, to feel grateful for what is coming in, for the miracles that are coming in, the blessings that are coming in, the good fortune that is coming in. So more and more and more can keep coming to you. More and more and more can keep coming to you. But there is a wealth of good things about to drop in. So, look to the sky, look to it. Say thank you right now for that. Thank you for giving me so many incredible blessings. Thank you for this incredible miracle, this incredible manifestation. Say thank you right now. And the Queen of Pentacles is coming. This is so interesting. And the Queen of Pentacles, I am also feeling as your energy. I'm not feeling it as an outside energy. I am feeling this as like your mothering energy, your mothering nature, that you have this nurturing sense of growth that I want you to keep cultivating. It's so important to the nature of who you are. And it's also so important for the people around you. You do so much good, and you have such a capacity for doing so much good. And I think you do so much good without even knowing that you're doing good. When you give attention and time to foster things around you, the relationships around you, the people around you, people respond and people grow. Things grow. Now, I do also want you to settle into feeling like you can take care of yourself financially and that you can take care of other people financially. And this sense of abundance, abundance is an inside job, wealth is an inside job, feeling like you have this ability to provide for everything around you. Money flows to you, wealth flows to you, abundance flows to you, through you, around you. You water the ground with it. You make things grow with it. You are able to take care of yourself. And I want you to look for money-making opportunities. I want you to keep your eyes open for true wealth. And I want you to ask your angels and your guides for the exact amount that you would like in your life right now. Ask for the exact amount in your life right now. And feel what that would do and what you would do with it and what it would allow you to do, and feel the gratitude of it right now from the inside out, and really sit into that Queen of Pentacles energy. I kind of want to put our Queen of Pentacles right next to our Lakshmi, but I will content myself with putting our Queen of Pentacles next to our Queen of Swords. Okay, we're continuing on. Channeling in, we have the World. So this is telling us, our guides and our angels are telling us that there is an end to a cycle that is coming to completion. It's been a beautiful cycle. That doesn't mean there hasn't been heartbreak and pain and bad things, but it's a beautiful, important piece of life. And this cycle is coming to an end. There is a real ringing of the bell here. There's something really new taking place, and a whole new era of your life is about to begin and has begun. There's been this little spark that is starting something completely new. And here's a new trajectory. And you will always think of this time as a different part. This part of my life ended. This part of my life began. And it's going to be a wonderful part. It's going to be like dancing through the water. And it's going to be dancing through life. And it's going to feel different. And you're going to bring a new wisdom to it, and a new sense of peace and calm and happiness. And you're going to have opportunities to do things you never thought possible. And so many miracles are going to drop in. It's going to take your breath away. There's beautiful things coming in here. Okay. Seeing what else is coming in that we need to know about. What's important for you to know about. And I am just letting your guides and angels guide this. So I'm leaving a lot of open spaces and not asking too many questions. I want to see what they know and think is important for you to know. Now, the Nine of Swords is showing up, and that is showing me that there is some troubling water. There's some troubling times. And that could be something you're going through right now. That could be something in your deep past, or from your deep past that's still troubling you. That could be something coming up in the near future too. This isn't something to worry about. It's not something to fear. It's not something to agitate. But it is something to say, we have feelings. You have feelings. You are a human being, and you are allowed to express the feelings you need to express. If you need to express a sense of grief over an ending of an era, the ending of a cycle, even if it's the most glorious thing to end this cycle and move on to this new cycle, no matter what, it is okay to grieve the ending of that. It is okay to shed some tears and feel the feelings that you're feeling from it. because there is a sense of loss that comes along with the completion of something. Something completes, and there is that sense of it being over. And it's okay to mourn that. It's okay to grieve that. It's okay to cry before you go to bed at night, or have thoughts that kind of haunt you through that. That is okay. And I want you to be open to the healing that needs to happen with that. And being open to things that are just naturally going to heal your heart and heal you into this next journey, into this next era, into this next evolution of your life. What is there that you need to grasp onto and hold on to and to learn from, to heal yourself and move yourself? What have you been inspired by? Okay. Again, I'm leaving this open. I'm leaving this open for Source, your angels, your guides. We have the Queen of Wands. I mean, I'm telling you, wow, with this Queen energy. This is the third Queen that we've pulled. We've pulled the Queen of Swords. We've pulled the Queen of Pentacles. I'm seeing this Queen of Swords very much in a relationship standpoint, that there's this strong union, this power couplage, and this is the way that you relate to each other. This Queen of Pentacles that you need to lean into. I hear a helicopter overhead, which I always say outside sounds amplify the message. So this Queen message is coming through. The Queen of Pentacles, where you're really sitting into your abundance, all of the financial wealth aspects of it, but you're nurturing, mothering self that grows the people around you, grows the situations around you, nurtures the world around you, is doing good, is sowing seeds of good, is just lifting everything up and growing everything. And this Queen of Wands, you are not to get lost to your ambitions, your fire, your positivity, your career, your motivation, what moves you forward. And again, I hear that helicopter amplifying this message. And I would pause to let the sound go by, but I feel like we're still in that Queen talk, and that this message is getting amplified. You are not to lose sight of that assertive, moving forward, no obstacles in the way, just on your path, lit up, purposeful, passion-driven self. That part of you is essential for this era of your life. That part of you is important. Like the sun shining on you, it is important. It is vital for you to have the best experience of this next era, because something is ending, something is beginning. And the beginning of this, what lies ahead, is going to be the best you've ever known. And you're going to have the best you've ever known in wait for you. And you're going to want to tap into every single resource you have available to you. And your incredible innate and divine wisdom is one of the aspects and of what is going to foster this being such a unique and amazing and miraculous era. Okay, I'm going to pull two more cards for you. So we have the Page of Pentacles. Listen to your guides. And really, I feel this is a reminder that this is not a unique moment where we are channeling in and tapping into messages from your guides and your angels, higher power and source. This is not a unique experience. You should be doing this on the regular. You deserve divine messages all the time. You deserve dollops of wisdom and information all the time. And it is all around you. It is abundant in your field. All around you, there's a wealth around you of messages all the time that you are not tapping into. And it is important for you to know that and to tap into that. It is time for you to look for messages everywhere. It is time for you to look for the most valuable pieces of information that will inform your life and feelings to inform your life everywhere, all the time, all the time. Okay, I am running out of space. I'm going to tuck our Page of Pentacles right underneath our our medicine guardian. Okay, and I'm going to pull one more card. One more card. Something important for you to know. What is important for you to know? What is coming in and dropping in? The Empress is dropping in. This is some very juicy energy. This energy is so succulent. Your divine feminine energy is so strong. Moving in and shifting into this new cycle and this new era, it is so strong. This is divine feminine energy. This also gets into that growth maternal energy, a very fertile energy, just like our Queen of Pentacles. So what we were tapping into with our Queen of Pentacles, we are tapping into again with the Empress. But I do think there's an extra message here. There's an extra message here about the peacefulness, the tranquility of it, the essence of you, and just letting your essence shine so splendidly. I want you to notice that the Empress is staring straight at us. She's staring straight at us with her crown of stars and this gorgeous abundance all around her, this softness about her. And I want you to just notice how she just looks directly at us and how we don't have any of these three queens looking directly at us. So these three queens are doing they're in the world. They are doing an internal job, they're doing an external job, but they are in the world and they are focused on what's going on. And the Empress is very much just in the here and now, just with us. And I want you to spend time, very important time, just being with, where you're just in your world. Now, I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a bell going off, a ringing of a bell that's going off. And I would think this is highlighting this message, that it is so important to just be. It is so important to just be, to see what's going on in the world, to listen to the people that are around you, to listen to yourself, to let your divine feminine essence glow and radiate from within, to see the growth that you're creating, to see the growth that is happening around you, to see this gorgeous expanse of earthly life and the divine life that is around you. This is so lovely. I want to say thank you to your guides and your angels, Source, the universe, for dropping these messages in for us today, because these messages are really beautiful and so deeply appreciated. So I want to say thank you. And if you feel called, open your hands and say thank you as well. If you want to receive this message, open your hands and say, I receive this message. I receive this wisdom. I receive these callings. I receive this call to action, this call to movement, to accumulating, to getting those skills, to grieving what needs to be grieved, to knowing that there's a power coupling, this dynamic mental space where the blessings and the miracles happen, and your mothering, nurturing energy, and your passion and purposeful energy, and your divine feminine energy, and all the financial abundance that is coming in, that wealth is an inside job, and looking for the healing information, and knowing that lots of opportunities for different feelings are coming in, but that you're going to get focused and know that not every feeling is worth your attention. All of these different things that are coming in right now for you. Open your hands to that. And if you feel called, let's go ahead. I mean, what in the world do we drop below? What in the world do we drop below? I'm feeling kind of dove energy. And I know that's not really inspired by any of the cards here, but if you feel dove energy or swan energy or some sort of regal bird, I am feeling that dove energy. Drop a dove below, emoji below, but also please comment. Let me know how this rings with you. Let me know what you're feeling about this. If you got tingles, if you felt anything in your body, if there were things that really touched parts of your soul or not. I would love to hear. I would love to hear any messages that you have. Do like this, of course. Definitely subscribe if you're not. I love you. I am so grateful for you, and I'm so grateful for your guides and your angels and Source for being a part of your life and for protecting you and dropping in messages. Look for those messages. Look for those messages. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you so much light. Mwah. Mia. Land. 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 Welcome in. So today we are asking your higher power, your guides, your angels, what you need to know. What downloads do they need to send you? What messages are they sending you? What are they bringing in? What is here for you that is delivered by divine guidance? So we're going to start with two very special, lovely cards from Oracle decks. We're starting with our Angel and Ancestor card. And that card that we have pulled for you is the Water Guardian. Connect with your emotions. The Water Guardian. Connect with your emotions. And I recommend getting to water, taking a bath, going to the pool, go for a swim, go to the ocean, go to a lake, do something with water. If it's raining, go stand outside in the rain. But I connect getting into the water and connecting with your emotions. The depth of those emotions, which can be sometimes very scary. It can be some scary territory. And our Divine Feminine card here that we're pulling is the Joan of Arc card. Joan of Arc, the Warrior of Light. I have a steel-like faith in myself. The angels armor me with conviction. And that is the message directly from the divine. You are a warrior of light. And it's time to cultivate that steel-like faith in yourself. The angels armor you with conviction. It is time. Let it shine. Sit with it. See how fierce this is. And I love this juxtaposition of the softness. This is such a soft card. And this is such a steely card. This is such an intense card. It is, water and fire. It is this sort of feminine, masculine energy, which I think is so beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna pick up our precious cards and thank them, and I'm thanking your angels. I'm thanking your guides for helping us with this message today. And let's see what divine downloads are coming in. All right, so first of all, we have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is a very celebratory card. This could signify a wedding. This could be sometimes called our 1111 card, because we have the two wands and the two wands. Wands getting into that fire energy, passion, purpose. This could be career, but this could mean that there's a wedding coming. This could mean that there's a union for you coming. This could mean that there's a big celebration for you coming. This can mean that there is something worthy of taking absolute delight in and feeling joy over right now, because you're paired up, you're not alone, you're here in this beautiful pairing, and life is good. There are grapes to taste. There are things to participate in. Okay, so we're also pulling the Fool. So the Fool is the very beginning of this whole journey, the Zero card, the Fool. Starting off in this incredible journey, there is a new beginning happening for you. And I want you to open yourself up to the innocence of what it's like to just begin something. I even want you to look at your life the way it is right now, as if you're seeing it through a stranger's eyes. So if you were transplanted into your world right now and you had no idea about who you were or what you were up to or what your inclinations were, and you just looked around you, you looked at your surroundings, you looked at your writings, you looked at your journals, you looked at your text messages, you just sort of took a little gaze at your life, what would that tell you and inform you about the person that you are and what you value, how you spend money, how you spend time? What would that tell you about your value system? And does that align with who you really are? You have the opportunity right now to embark on a completely brand new journey full of innocence. You can have that naivete, and that's great. It's a completely wonderful space to be in right now, to be open-armed. And of course, there are downsides to that. There are downsides to everything in life. Yes, you could fall off a cliff. Yes, you could get hurt, but you are guaranteed to get hurt in this life. There is no path here anywhere in which it will take you that you will not feel some sort of pain in your future. Pain is for the living, and you are alive. And you have this spiritual guidance as well. You have this little spiritual guide with you. You're not alone. Again, you are not alone. It's a different type of companionship, but you are not alone. It's time to embark. Can we notice the gold throughout both of these cards as well? The way the sun is in both of these cards. It is sunny, it is warm, it is optimistic, it is good. Beautiful. Open arms for both of these. I'd love for you to spend some time physically opening up your arms. Open them up now while you're watching. Open them up and receive while you're watching right now. Open your arms, even lift your arms over your head and open them. Joyful to the sky. High-fiving your spirit guides. High-fiving your angels. Okay, so we also have coming in the Six of Wands. My goodness, this is starting off very potent and positive. So a lot of positive messages coming in right now, just littered with positivity. I love it. So the Six of Wands are wands getting into that fire, passion, purpose energy. Again, we're tapping right back to the wands. And this is a victory card. It's a victory card. It's not the full completion of the cycle, but it's winning. Like, you're winning the race and you know it. And there's a lot of confidence that comes along with that. This is an energy I really want you to sit into and I want you to hold on to. All of this energy, if you can do a huge meditation to sink yourself into all of this energy, take notes, write this down, write down the main hit words of the emotion that comes up and the feeling and the energy that comes up, and see if you can align those into a meditation for yourself, because this is so potent and powerful. You're riding into victory. It's good. It's good. It's good. People are watching you do it. People are amazed by what you're doing, inspired by you, lit up because of you. And you were feeling very lit up, but you were feeling so confident. So this doesn't mean that this is where you are in this moment, but this is the door that is opening for you, the portal that is opening for you with an invitation from a higher power. And what a beautiful invitation. You get to say, RSVP, please. And RSVP, yes. RSVP, yes. Okay, we continue. I'm really feeling all of this. I love this so much. And we're pulling the Three of Wands, again, back into that wand powerhouse territory. We're getting back into that fire energy. And this is a calmer energy. It's a lookout energy. We have a back turned towards us. We're watching ships go by. This could have to do with traveling or setting your sights on going away. But I am feeling also here that there's a serenity that you can allow yourself. A serenity within all of this to allow yourself and to really see what is real. Really see what's going on. Take time to look. Take time to notice what is moving in your orbit. Take time to notice what is moving in your field. The people that are coming in and coming out. The money that is coming in and coming out. The time that is coming in and coming out. Notice the items, the things, the energy fields. Notice what is in your world. When you go walk your dog, if you have a dog, and not just a spiritual companion, notice the other people walking their pets. Notice what the dog does. Notice what your dog does. Notice your pet. Notice whatever is going on in your world. I want you to really start to take on the eyes of a spectator who enjoys learning and seeing and just being extremely real and seeing the beauty in what is very real, very immediate. And we have the Page of Pentacles. So the pages are messenger cards, And the pentacles get into our worldly goods, money, body, health, things that are here in this world with you, your chair, your your car, all of that. So there is a message coming in, and I feel like there's a message coming in from the divine, because all of this is a message from the divine. There's a message coming in from the divine that's going to come through another person, a sort of youthful person, just like our pages, a sort of youthful person, and that person may not mean much to you, but the message will be important, and it's a message about money. It's a message about how you're utilizing your health, your body, how you're in the world, how you are utilizing your things in the world. If you need to do a deep clean, if you need to tidy, if you need to get rid of a whole bunch of stuff, if you need to get exercise in your life, if you need to save money, if you need to stop spending on XYZ, whatever it is, there's a message that's going to be coming through, and it's important for you to hear, and you should own it. You should take it and you should own it, and you should hold on to it. Again, with the gold, so much gold. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so now we have the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles is a very different feeling from all of the other cards we've pulled so far. We've been having all of these like yummy, positive, gooey, yum, 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 yum hits. So the Five of Pentacles coming right after our Page of Pentacles, that message that you're looking out for, it relates directly to this Five of Pentacles. So the message that you're waiting to hear when it comes in, like I said, this can be about body, money, your surroundings, cleanliness, like just any physical thing in the physical world. Now the Five of Pentacles is telling you that if you do not take this message to heart, if you do not follow through for yourself, you have that choice. You have that option, absolutely. But it will leave you out in the cold. It will leave you feeling like you don't know what to do. And it will leave you feeling like you are hungry and you don't know how to feed yourself. And there might be another person along on this journey with you as well. I do feel like that. I feel like there's another person that you might be, unbeknownst to you, even inspiring with whatever actions you take in order not to be in a place like this. And that person might end up in the same sort of situation as well. So both of you and your happiness and feeling content and feeling warm and feeling sunny and all the gloriousness of this sunshine, it could lead you into it. And that doesn't mean you can't get out of this place. But it is saying this is important. It's more important than you know. And not only is it more important than you know, but if you do not follow it, there are consequences. So be on the lookout and don't ignore it. Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles. And we're coming back to this message. So I feel like this message is continuing. And let me just say how that compounds the importance of this message. I feel like we can be like, oh yeah, well, I'm waiting for a message to come in, no big deal. And then when the message comes in, you're like, well, maybe that wasn't the message. Maybe that wasn't what I needed to hear from my angels and my guides. Maybe that's not what I was looking for. But you have a deep inner knowing, and when it hits, and you will be willingly ignoring it if you ignore it. And we know that there are consequences. Now, not only are there consequences, but on the other side, there is an incredible amount of benefit. So not only is it like a benefit of accrual that you are building up in that capacity, whether it's your health and you're getting healthier and better, or you're getting fitter and stronger, or you're getting cleaner and tidier and your house is looking amazing, or you're getting richer and you have more money in savings. Not only is all that happening, but you're learning the practice. You're learning the habit. You're learning the day-to-day consistency of being that person. And that is going to take you very far indeed. Very far indeed. And this is very important for you. So on the other side, it might not be this like, if you do this, you're going to be, the the next queen of the world. But if you do this, you are going to set yourself on a path for some real structure and something that will be a gift to you forever. It will compound upon itself. It will build upon itself. And you are building the habit. You are building the routine of it, and it will pay off. It will pay off for you no matter how small but as long as you're consistent about it, it won't matter. It's going to pay off, and you're going to find joy in the process of doing it as well. And isn't that beautiful to hear? Find joy in that. And the Chariot is coming in. So I see a lot of strong forward movement for you. This feels like a person too. This feels like a person coming in. Now this could be a love interest. This could be a new boss or a coworker or a person in a creative field or something that like picks you up and takes you with them. But there's some really fast, strong, winning energy coming in that's gonna just pick you up and take you along for the ride. And I want you to own that energy in that Joan of Arc way. This has some similarities of that warrior style feeling of taking on this battle. And you don't think you're going to be doing that alone either. I think this is a person coming in. You'll be doing it with this person. And isn't that beautiful? There's so much here that's telling me how you are not going to be alone, that you're going to have, soulship. You're going to have companionship. You're going to have someone with you, even if it goes the wrong way. There's a lot of telling us here that you're not going to be alone through any of this. And you're not alone right now. How beautiful is that? You're not alone right now. Touch your heart if you're feeling that, and give a nice little thank you. The Eight of Cups is coming in. So the Eight of Cups, our first Cups card here, getting into feelings and emotions. So there's something that you've been walking away from, or there's something you are walking away from emotionally in the near future, or that you need to walk away from. And this is very interesting because it does feel to me like this is, as we're starting on this fool's journey, as we're starting on this whole new journey, it feels like there's a block here, and this is a removal of a block. You're walking away from something that held an immense amount of emotion, feeling, pain, happiness, love, joy. It held all of this. Your heart space, there's so much going on, and you're finally ready to walk away from it and begin the new journey. Begin the new journey, which is scary, can be very scary. But again, you're not alone, and you're not even alone here, You're not alone here either. It's a new beginning. It's a new beginning. It's all coming. And we have the Knight of Swords coming in. This Knight of Swords, this is interesting. So I feel like this is another person coming in. This could be lover energy. This could be again like a boss energy or coworker energy, something that's going to really pick you up and take you with it. And this does feel like lover energy. This feels like, I don't know that this feels like soulmateship energy to me necessarily, but it does feel like something good. So even if it's not a forever thing, I think the companionship of this person and going on this adventure with this person could be good for you. Now, it also could be a little bit of a roller coaster because they're very fast moving. It is very headstrong, a little reckless, but I think perhaps you've needed a little bit of that to help you move on, to help you walk away from the old heart space, to sort of kick up the velocity of moving you forward. So, I mean, that could be soulmateship. I didn't feel that really immediately coming in that is soulmateship, but I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be I think it'll be spicy, and I think it'll hold a lot of experience. It's something that feels like extremely experiential, just every moment so alive, so alive and in the moment. Okay, I'm gonna pull 2 more cards for us. So I'm pulling this card and this card, and this is going to see us out. So we have the 6 of Swords and we have the Death card. 2 very actually similar cards, and coming off of the 8 of Cups over here, makes a whole lot of sense. You're walking away from something, again, moving away from something, moving away from the thoughts. Again, you're not alone. Again, you've got company. You don't have to move away and break free from this by yourself. And our sword's getting more into thought space than the heart space, but still, it's a moving on journey. There's so much journeying happening here. Really take note of the journey that is going on here. All of this movement. The journey begins with the Fool. There is movement, even if things, you go down the wrong path, that's still part of the journey. There's movement and there's the journey. The Chariot's so fast moving. It's the journey. The Knight of Swords so fast moving, walking away from, taking a boat away from. There's a lot of journeying going on here. This is a really big new start. There's a really big new start happening. And with every new start comes a death, the end of something. And I just want you to sit with that. With the beginning of something new that holds the potential for so much ferocity and emotion, all of this, it just expands, and togetherness and not being alone and love and happiness. And we know there's good stuff coming along, even if our Knight of Swords isn't soulmateship, we know that there is something beautiful coming for you. So we can trust in all of those things, and we have to accept. We have to accept that, there is an end to something, and even accept our own mortality. I was reading a book recently, and it was talking about the acceptance of mortality and death, and our own death, our own expiration date, that we're not going to be here forever. And that it's a beautiful thing, and it doesn't have to be like a haunting, sort of thing to drop in there. Just, this is a moment that we get to be here. It's time to experience these moments. It's time to experience life. It's time to really come alive to yourself. You could bury yourself, but you could also live this life that you've been given and adventure into it and see what it holds, and see everything with fresh eyes, with new eyes, with the potential, and knowing the entire time that you're not alone. You don't have to experience any of this alone. Oh my. So if you're with me and you want to claim this and you want to own this and you're feeling this, over here where I was saying yes, there's so much yes energy. Let's drop a big yes below. All caps, please. Drop a yes below to claim this. Open your hands up and lift your head and talk to your angels and your guides and say, yes, thank you. I want to be alive. I want to be here. I want to live this life. And I'm so grateful for the opportunities you're giving me to experience that. And I am open to them. I am here for them. I have open arms like the Fool. I have open arms, and I'm open to receiving. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I love you. And I'm saying a great big thank you to your guides and your angels for these divine messages. And a great big thank you to you for being open and receptive and just being yourself. Just being here. I love you. Oh, sending you so much light today. I can't wait to see you again soon. Mwah. Mia. Welcome in my card 3. Be here now. So we're here for divine downloads. We're asking your guides, we're asking your angels what you need to know, divine messages that are coming in for you. So let's find out what messages are coming in for you. So we're starting off today's read with 2 oracle cards, and then we're gonna do a whole big tarot spread. And we're starting with the Ancestor and Angel deck, and that message is Broken Arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. That kind of made me feel peaceful just saying that. Embrace the energy of peace. Broken Arrow. And we have our Divine Feminine deck, seeing what energy we're tapping into for a Divine Feminine energy. White Buffalo Calf Woman, the prophetess of the sacred way. My heart is a compass. The path of love is true abundance. Your heart is a compass. The path of love is true abundance. This is the way that you go in a sacred way. This is the way that you find everything you need. Following your heart, trusting the compass of your heart, trusting if you ask for help and guidance with your heart, that it will guide you to where you need to go and where you want to be. Okay, so now we have our tarot deck. And we're going to pull some cards. We're going to see what messages are coming in from your angels and your guides. So starting off right away, we have the Ace of Swords. Ace is bringing new opportunities. Our swords getting into thought space, head space, intelligence space. Brand new clarity is coming in for you. There's something royally clear about what the future holds for you, royally clear about where you need to go, what path you should be on, a crack of lightning clear about how you should be spending your time, your focus, your life, your destiny, about what it is you need to be doing and what it is you need to not be doing, how much peace you need to be sitting into, all of the above. There is some gorgeous clarity coming in for you, knowledge, understanding. And we have the Nine of Wands. So this is an acknowledgement of a hurt that's happened to you. And your guides and angels are acknowledging that you've been hurt, you've been hit over the head, you've been really through the ringer a bit. You've been having to stand guard over the things you hold most precious. You've had to stand guard over the things that you find the most purpose and passion about, the things that you hold dearest to you and that you identify with in a lot of ways. And you've been very scared about it being taken away from you. You've been very scared about the most important parts of you being taken. And it's okay to release. It's okay to release. This card feels very Broken Arrow to me. This has a resonance to me, those 2 cards. And we have the Magician coming in. And our Magician is our manifestation card. And this is a message that you have the tools that you need. You have the tools that you need. You have the emotions. You have the ability to cultivate abundance. You have the thought space, the intelligence space, the clarity. You have the passion and the fire. You have the purpose and the drive. You have all of those things at the ready for you. Now it's time to take action, and it's time to manifest this. It's time to strike a match. It's time to strike a match and light this fire up. It is time to utilize your power and to wield your power for true manifestation, for what it is that you want. So I would encourage you right now to open up your hands, look up, take a moment, be thankful, have gratitude to your guides, the angels, and to ask for exactly what it is that you want. Ask, help me. This is what I want. This is what I want. This is what I want. Because that manifestation, you are on the cusp of creation. It is available to you. It is available to you. And the Six of Swords coming in. The swords again getting into that thought space, intelligence space. And our Six of Swords is a moving away from card. So we know that you've been through some stuff and there's some pain and some pain residue. And this is really just kind of it is time. And you know what I really feel here is this passage of time. Time is going to keep going on. You're going to keep moving forward. You get to decide how you move forward. No matter what, time is going to continue. So you can choose how you want to spend that time, how you want to utilize it. If you want to adventure, if you want to breathe in every moment, if you want to look around you, if you want to hunker down and huddle in and ignore the life that's around you, if you want to, I feel that this way for this card in this moment. I feel that very much, that this is a reminder that time is continuing. Time is not going to stop. This boat is going to keep moving forward. It's your choice how you want to spend that time, those moments, that movement, that journey. And the Queen of Wands coming in. And I think this is a call to sit into your divine energy. Now, it's very interesting. This is a Wands card, and we've come from the Nine of Wands. We've come from this hurt and this scared fear, this having to stand guard, and you're afraid it's going to be taken away. And it's time to sit into your power. Nothing is being taken from this Queen of Wands. Nothing is being taken. There is no taking when the universe is involved. There's no taking when your angels and guides are with you. You have everything. There is everything to give and everything to receive. There is no lack. There is no fear. There is no scarcity. There is just this beautiful optimism, this beautiful power, this beautiful energetic flow. And do look today as we're drawn into the circular the circular movement behind our Queen of Wands, this vortex with which she pulls in everything that she needs. And she is fire. She is lit up. She has a focus and a direction, and she is passionate, and she is moving forward. She's moving forward, and no obstacles are getting in her way. But there is an optimism here. There's an optimism, being in touch with an intuition, trusting yourself, a knowing of yourself, and knowing deeply that if you don't know, or if you are scared, you can give it over to that higher power. You don't have to hold it all yourself. Honestly, I'm feeling this top card. I'm feeling these top two cards. Okay, here we are. Okay, we have, oh boy, we have the Four of Cups and we have the Eight of Swords, and these are such similar cards in certain ways. Both of them have a similar feel. You know, it's this kind of closedness. It's a very closed feel. And this feels like a warning to me that you've been in a space where you've been shutting out love and you've been saying no to love and a lot of joy. You've been saying no to heartache too. You've been thinking that if you just say no, then all of it will go away. Distracting yourself, trying to just keep your energy right to you. And in doing that, you've bound yourself up in these tight binds. You've bound yourself up, and they're not tight binds. They're actually loose binds that you can unbind yourself from at any time. But you've bound yourself up in thoughts, getting into that sword space. You've bound yourself up in thoughts, inaction, not moving at all, deciding to stay exactly where you are. And I honestly think a huge part of this is just calling it out. Is just saying, hey, you know, we love you. We honor you. Just so you know, this is the choice you've been making. Just so you know, if you think you're in a different space, you have been making this choice. You have been saying no. You have been turning it down. You have been saying, no, I'm not leaving here. I'm staying. I don't want to see, I don't want to feel, I don't want to move. I'm going to stay. So this is a just so you know, you have the option to stay put. You have the option to stay put. You have the option to stay put. And that's a lot. I mean, that is a lot of emphasis on that message. So you really take heed. You know, there are some remarkable things on this journey in front of you. Remarkable, miraculous manifestation beyond what you can even comprehend at this moment. Beyond that. But you've been saying no. And that is a cold truth. That's a hard thing to accept and hold with both hands, but it's an important thing to know. We continue. And we have the Knight of Cups coming in. I am feeling like this is absolute lovely, lovely heart energy. I don't feel like this is a romantic partner. I was feeling out for that, but I don't feel that way. I feel like this is your energy. If you offer up your heart and your love, if you offer up, and if you come in a slow and steady way with your feelings and your emotions, if you let yourself walk to the water's edge, if you let yourself hold out your hand and offer, if you let yourself go there, if you let yourself start moving, then these currents can start to change. This feeling of life will be completely different. And it will give you more. It will compound upon itself. It will turn from 1 cup into 9 cups. It will just keep growing. The love and the feelings and the joy and the feelings and the feelings and the feelings. Before you know it, you're overflowing in feelings. You're overflowing in love. You're overflowing in joy. You're overflowing with options. It's the start. It's time to head out on that horse. And we've got the Fool. Oh, I feel tingles. I feel tingles. Do you feel tingles? So if you're new to the tarot deck a little bit, or you just don't know, the Fool is the beginning of this entire journey. It's a new beginning. It's a brand new beginning. This is where everything starts. This is the journeyman. This is you. This is you starting off into this adventure. This is brand new. This is completely fresh. So open, childlike almost, being open and ready to see what awaits you, what awaits you. And there's this little spiritual guide at his feet, at your feet. You are not alone. You have your angels, you have your guides, you have this beautiful companionship all the way through your entire journey. You are not alone. Oh, ooh. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm pulling 2 last cards. And I'm feeling these, oh, you know what? I'm pulling 3 last cards. I'm pulling these 3 last cards at the back here. Oh, we have 4 cards. You know what? We've got some downloads. Okay. Oh, these are beautiful. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess. We have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the 10 of Wands. And this, to me, this is, you know, we've been on this journey. All these beautiful things are available to you. There is a lot that you're, you know, of cold hard truth to sit into, to say like, hey, this is what you're choosing. You want to keep choosing that? But if you decide to step out, you can offer it up, and it will compound upon itself, and then all of that feeling and love and joy and all that will compound, and you'll start a whole new journey. A whole new journey. And in this journey, I do feel this is a romantic partner energy, as someone steady and stable and routine and great with money, great with worldly goods, great with taking care of things, taking care of you, taking care of themselves, taking care of the world around them, in a not so maybe ostentatious way, just very grounded, very real, very wonderful. And your high priestess energy coming through with this divine wisdom that you've cultivated through this journey, sitting into your deep inner knowing, this wisdom that you have light and dark in you. You'll never be all light, you'll never be all dark. You'll always be between the two. You'll always be between the light and the dark. There's always gray area. This is life. This is being human. There's nothing that's all one thing or all another thing. You are so wise and so intuitive and so knowing, and you can just follow that and trust in that. And this offers up more of this opportunity. Comes the soulmate energy, comes the offer, comes the new opportunity, comes this beautiful gift that's being handed off to you. And I feel like this just, sews right back into our Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like this abundance that's being handed to you is one of true love and companionship. And with that comes abundance, and with that comes the financial security and things. But really with it comes this beautiful opportunity that you get to choose to accept. You can choose to accept it. But your hands have to be free. Oh my goodness, that gives me such shivers. Your hands have to be free. Your hands, they have to be free in order for you to accept this gift that is being given to you. And you get to choose if they're free or not. You get to decide. And our 10 of Wands, card of completion, bringing it home. There was hard work that had to be done. There was some struggle energy. It was a little difficult. But boy, did you bring it home. And you landed this. And you completed it. And you made the things that needed to happen for you to have the manifestation in the life that you want. This is beautiful. This is so beautiful. My goodness. My goodness. Oh boy. Woo. I want to say thank you to your angels and guides for this beautiful message, for these lovely insights, this lovely message coming in for you. And I want to thank you for being here. And I want you to claim this. I want you to open up your hands and claim this if you want to claim this and say, I understand that this needs to happen. I understand where I've been and I understand where I can go. I understand what you're asking of me, and I understand what this journey can look like for me, and I want your help to get there. I want you to crack open your hands, crack open your heart. Take a breath into it. And let's go ahead. Let's just drop a heart below. It can be a red heart. It could be a yellow heart. I love all this gold threading through here. It could be a blue heart. There's lots of blue threading through here too. It could be a pink heart. I give you open color on the hearts. Any color heart. Any color heart below. Do leave me a message. Tell me how this strikes you. I would love to hear. I'm sending you off with love. I'm sending you off with so much light, and I'm sending you off with all of my energy to support you in this journey. Until next time. Mwah. Mia. Welcome in my card for snap off any little energetic tendrils that you need to snap off. We are getting divine downloads from your guides, from your angels, to find out what you need to know, what's in your path, what's in your energetic field. What do they want you to know? What do they want you to hear? We're starting off with two very beautiful and powerful oracle cards, and then we're going to do a huge tarot spread and get all the messages. So first we're starting with angel and ancestors, and we have the Earth Mother. Feel loved and comforted. Feel loved and comforted in the embrace of the Mother, in the embrace of this Earth Mother. And then in our Divine Feminine card from our Divine Feminine deck, this energy that we're looking into is Mashig Labdran. the diamond-hearted Dakini. I see the light in my own darkness. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. I see the light in my own darkness. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm gonna make her a little tiny extra top here for YouTube, just in case. Can't really see anything, but just in case. Okay, so I'm gonna pull some cards. Here we are. And we are asking your guides, your angels, the universe, higher power, source. We are asking what it is that you need to hear. So let's go. All right, so first of all, we have the Five of Cups, which is telling us that you've been looking at what's been spilled. You've been looking at the feelings and emotions getting into our cups that have been spilled, that are lost to you, and you have been ignoring what is yours still. You have not been turning around to see what it is that you actually have. It's time to turn around. It's time to look and see what has been salvaged, what has been saved, what has been left, what has not been spilled, what has not been ruined. And we have the Empress. And the Empress really hits the Earth Mother feel for me. Feel loved and comforted. The Empress is a very fertile card. This is a very abundant Earth Mother card. It is just growth-oriented, absolutely abundant, absolutely fertile. That same energy, effulgent, full. There's something brimming inside of you that I want you to really lean into your own mothering nature, your own fullness of growth, of seeing the people around you, everything around you grow, and growing yourself too, and really leaning into your divine feminine energy. Oh, yes. We have the Two of Swords, which tells us that you've been on pause on making a decision about something. You've been having to make a choice, but the choice that you've made is to not make a choice. So, and you've willfully left a blindfold onto that. It's tricky. This is tricky. That's tough. That's hard. You're gonna have to see it, and you have to own that a decision needs to be made. And the message that comes in after that is, if you choose not to make a decision will be made for you, but it may not be the decision that you want. So make a decision. It's time to choose. It's time to make a decision. It's time to make a choice. And we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups really has that empathy. It really sort of ties back in. I'm feeling so much divine feminine energy for you. Just so much. But I'm also feeling a little tie into this, the light in your own darkness. The light in your own darkness, because our Queen of Cups really gets into emotions and feelings. She's got this intense intuition, this intense knowing, this depth of knowing that what is far beneath the surface, far deeper than what words could express or just reality of life could tell you. There's a deeper, much deeper understanding, getting into your psychic knowing, your intuition, and a lot of feeling, just a lot of feeling and emotion and love and just, that feeling can really roll with you sometimes. And, seeing the light in your own darkness is a part of that. Being able to embrace the darker parts of you, the parts that feel too deep, where the ocean feels too deep and it feels too scary and there's too much and the water feels uncontrolled. Being able to see the gift that you've really truly been given, the real gift that you've really been truly given. Some strong cards, oh my goodness. And we have the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is this, this person's been hurt. They have been standing guard. They're guarding what's precious to them. They're scared. There's a little bit of fear factor in here. There's this tenseness. And I feel like this can be washed away. This can be washed away in the light of all of this. This divine feminine energy that is just, we have some tough cards. We have some tough things. But we have this gorgeous, glorious, divine feminine energy that is being handed to you from your angels and guides that will protect you. You can wrap yourself up in it like a blanket. You can wear it like a cloak, and you can hold yourself in it. And you don't have to be scared anymore. You can release the tension. You can release this intense standing guard. You can release the intensity that is here. You don't have to hold on to that anymore. That doesn't need to be yours to hold on to. You can let your angels and guides stand guard for you, protect you, mother you. And the Seven of Cups is coming in. And this feels a little bit like a little chastisement, or just a little calling out, which a lot of this messages, there's a lot of calling out about what's been going on. And the cups, getting into these emotions and feelings, these cups are in the clouds. These cups hold good things and bad things. These cups are being viewed like a movie screen. These cups are facing away from they're facing towards us, but they're, this makes our person face away from us. It is a back turner. We want to, so whatever it is you're imagining, past, present, future imaginings, even really getting into watching a whole bunch of TV shows and movies and things, watching a whole bunch of other people's lives, watching a whole bunch of what if this happened, what if that happened, watching a bunch of projections. That's tricky. It is tricky. And I'm feeling this call to come back to yourself and really come back to the earth. Can you get into nature? Can you get back into the world? Can you just be here in the world? Can you put your hands in dirt? Can you feel and smell and taste right here in the actual reality that exists? And that's a stepping stone as well. It's a stepping stone that will launch you. And we have the King of Pentacles. And this is a beautiful card to pull. I'm feeling this in soulmateship. I'm feeling this in partnership. I'm feeling this as in a romantic energy. Our King of Pentacles is an amazing pairing to the energy we are pulling for you, to this energy that you are leaning into, this divine feminine energy, this fullness. The King of Pentacles is a provider, would be a great father, has that same kind of protective energy that you have of taking care of things and people. You will take care of each other, and he will provide and take care of you, and is, also financially savvy and financially takes care of things, is steadfast, is routine, plans things out, is meticulous in certain ways. But this growth, this overflow of growth that is around him, that falls all over you, this overflow of growth is really something to look at in awe. Okay. And we have the Tower. So big changes on the way. And that's not always the most fun thing to hear, especially with this card showing up. I love this card, by the way. This card reminds me of like a volcano, or it reminds me of the phoenix burning down so it can come back to life. There is a intensity that comes with this change, like a bolt of lightning. Boom, change. And there's something being asked of you. And I also think there's something that's a reminder in here. So not only does a big change need to happen, but also it's a reminder that a big change can happen like that. And often I think about how progressive changes and how progressive things go. I'd like to call out that I hear a siren outside, and I always say outside noises amplify the message, and I think that siren is meant for this Tower card. It is meant for this big change that is coming. And I think there's a reminder here that change does not have to be slow. Change does not have to be. Yeah, I mean, it is always very progressive sometimes, and I think there's so much relief in that. You can just trust the routine of things, to take you to whatever change you're looking for. But this is a reminder that change can be immediate, fast, and now. That everything is different. Everything is different. Everything is different. Things are changing. Things are moving. You have the option to shoot a bolt of lightning into this and let it all go and move into the next thing. Move into what is divinely yours, what is divinely being given to you. Okay, so we have these two. So for these two, we have the Three of Pentacles reversed and the Six of Swords. Yeah, don't overplan it. Our Three of Pentacles is this architectural planning kind of card. And our Pentacles really, I'm feeling coming back to our King of Pentacles as with that soulmateship and that planning. Don't overplan and don't don't come up with a huge list of things that, and that's not that that's a bad thing, but we're being guided right now that that's not your thing. Right now, your thing is to release expectation on who and how and when and all the things. Just release the expectation, try not to overplan it, and embrace instead the feeling of it. And make the changes that you need to make for yourself right now. Do that and trust that this is coming. Trust. Make those changes that you need to make and sit into your divine feminine energy. And this is going to allow you, all of this is going to allow you to move on, to make a break for it, to get away. And it's interesting because this getting away, this moving forward, this moving on, this doesn't feel like skipping away from something, right? It doesn't feel like coming up onto wings like a phoenix. This feels scared, and this feels tight, and this feels like hiding from something and getting away from something scary. So I would also really take a look at the way in which you are moving on from things. And that brings me back to that Nine of Wands, that feeling of fear and protectiveness and being so scared of something being taken away, being scared of being found, being scared of being seen. So again, I call you to trust that your guides and your angels can protect you. Trust that they can shield you from anything. You can stand boldly. You can walk away. You can jog away. You can skip away. You don't have to experience this journey this way. Okay, but as long as you're making progress forward and steadily making progress forward, even if you're huddled down and hunkered down, you're gonna be making the space in the room that you need to make to get there. Okay, I'm gonna pull two more cards with messages from your angels and guides. Two more cards. Feeling this card and this card. Okay. So these two cards coming in. Oh, we have the Emperor and we have the Knight of Cups. We have the Emperor and we have the Knight of Cups. It's just so interesting. So I'm feeling this is soulmate energy. I am feeling this is protector energy. That you have divine protection. And in that, there will be earthly protection as well. You're going to have help along the way. But you have divine protection. And this divine protection comes in a very masculine form. This Emperor is a wonderful protector. I mean, very powerful, very capable, exactly the person you would want to have shield you from things, to protect you, to save you, to ask questions of, to find out what to do, to guide you. And our Knight of Cups is a softer energy with more emotion and more feeling, more intuition, a softer guide that you follow softly to lead you to your heart's desire. And I feel like there are going to be some movements here in an earthly way that are going to guide you and protect you this way, but also you have this in a divine way, that you have this divine protection, not just being mothered. You know, it's powerful and safe. It's protector. It's, you know, it's bigger than that. So it's not just a feminine energy coming in to protect you. It's also this masculine energy coming in to protect you. And you have this full surrounding protection on earth and from above in both ways. I love that. I love that. It's beautiful. My dear one. First, let's say thank you. Crack your hands open and say thank you to your angels and guides for this message, for these beautiful downloads. Then let's drop a globe for our Earth Mother. Let's drop a globe for our Earth, to embrace this, to accept this, to receive this. And then I would love for you to say, opening up your heart, opening up your hands, opening up your face to your guides and your angels. I receive this. I hear this. I understand what it is you're telling me. I understand that I've been in this space where I'm not making a choice, where I've been fearful, where I've been scared, where I've been seeing what is lost to me, where I've been terrified and I've been distracting myself and looking away. And I understand that I need to sink into this divine feminine energy, that I own this within myself right now. And I am connected with you and with Source in this way, that we both hold this energy. And that I see the darkness in myself too, and I embrace it. That it is not all light, and I'm not supposed to feel good all the time, and that is still a gift. The darkness too is a gift. And that things can change in a moment. It doesn't have to be slow. It can be one moment and things change. And that somebody amazing is coming in for me in the future that will be a beautiful divine partner and an excellent pairing and partnership to your energy, to what you hold already. And that you're not going to overplan that. You're going to focus on what you need to change right now. And that you are protected. You are protected. You don't have to hide, and you don't have to shiver and be in fear for your life. You don't have to be in fear for what's going to happen to you. You are protected. You're protected by an extremely strong and powerful energy, and a very soft and powerful energy. It is all here for you. I'm sending you so much love. I am sending you so much light. I cannot wait to hear about this. Please comment below. Definitely do like this. But comment below. I want to hear. I want to know. I love you. Until next time. Mwah. Mia.